seeks at her salvation?
I tell thee, she is. Therefore make her grave straight. And the crowner hath sat on her, and finds it a Christian burial.
How can that be, unless she drowned herself in her own defense?
Will you have the truth on it? If this had not been a gentle woman, she should have been buried out of Christian burial.
Why, thou now sayest, and the more pity that the great folk should have countenance in this world, to drown or hang themselves, more than even their Christian come may spade. There is no ancient gentleman, but gardeners, stitchers, and grave makers. They hold up Adam's profession. Cudgel thy brains no more, talk about it. For your dull ass will not mend his face with beating. And when you are asked this question next, say a grave maker. The houses he will make till doomsday. Go thee and fetch me some liquor. In youth, when I did love, methought it was very sweet to contract the time. For a me behoove, methought there I was nothing a meet.
Has this fellow no feeling of his business? He sings in grave making.
Custom hath made it in him a property of easiness.
'Tis even so. The hand of little employment hath the daintier sense. That skull had a tongue in it and could sing once. How the knave jaws it to the ground, as if it were Cain's jawbone that did the first murder. There's another. Why may not be that be the skull of a lawyer? Where be his quiddities now? His qualities, his cases, his tenures, and his tricks? Why does he suffer this mad knave now to knock him about the sconce with a dirty shovel, and will not tell him of his action of battery?
Not a jot more, my lord.
Whose grave is this, sirrah?
Mine, sir.
I think it be thine indeed, for thou liest in it.
You lie out on it, sir, and therefore 'tis not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, yet it is mine.
Thou dost lie in it to be in it, and say it is thine. 'Tis for the dead, not for the quick. Therefore thou liest.
'Twas a quick lie, sir. 'Twill away again from me to you.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman then?
For no woman either.
Who is to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, but rest her soul, she's dead.
How long hast thou been a grave maker?
All the days and years I came to sit that day that our last king, Hamlet, overcame Fortinbras.
How long is it that since?
Cannot you tell that? Every fool can tell that. It was that very day that young Hamlet was born, he that is mad, and sent him to England.
Ay, Mary, why was he sent into England?
Because he was mad. He shall recover his wits there, or if he did not, 'tis no greater matter there.
Why?
'Twill not be seen in him there. There the men are as mad as he.
How came he mad?
Very strangely, they say.
How long will a man lie in the earth ere he rot?
He will last you some 8 or 9 years.
Whose was it?
A horse son, man fellows it was.
Nay, I know not.
This same skull, sir, Yorick's skull, was a jester.
Let me see. Alas, poor Yorick! I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He hath bore me on his back 1,000 times, and now how abhorred in my imagination it is. Here hung those lips that I have kissed. Prithee, Horatio, tell me one thing.
What's that, my lord?
Dost thou think Alexander look o' this fashion in the earth?
Even so.
And smelt so? Ugh.
Pah!
What ceremony else?
That is Laertes, a very noble youth. Mark.
What ceremony else? A ministering angel shall my sister be when thou liest howling.
What, the fair Ophelia?
Sweets to the sweets. Farewell. I hope thou shouldst be my Hamlet.
Oh, trouble woe, fall 10 times on that cursed head, whose wicked deed thy most ingenious sense deprived me of. Hold off the earth a while, till I have caught her once more in mine arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis, whose phrase of sorrow conjures the wandering stars and makes them stand like wander-wounded heroes? This is I, Hamlet the Dane.
The devil, take thy soul!
Thou prayest not well. I prithee, take thy fingers from my throat. For though I am not splentative and rash yet, I have in me something dangerous which let thy wisdom fear. Hold off thy hand. Pluck them asunder.
Oh, Hamlet, Hamlet! Good my lord, be quiet.
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not with all their quantity of love make up my sum. What wilt thou do for her?
Laertes, he is mad.
For love of God, forbear him.
Swoons, show me what thou do.
This is mere madness. This is a while the bit will work on him. Anon as patient as the female dove, when her golden couplets are disclosed, his silence will sit drooping.
Hear you, sir, what is this reason that you use me thus? I loved Ophelia. I pray thee, good Horatio, wait upon him. Strengthen your patience in our last night's speech. We'll put the matter to the present push. Good Gertrude, set some watch over your son. This grave shall have a living monument. Employment hath the danger sense.
Well, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Are as mad. Yep. There are men. The men are as mad as he is. This same skull, sir. York skull, the king's jester.
Let me see. Savannah! Let me see. Savannah!
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Swedes.
J-Rock!
Oh, we're done. Hey, you leaped into the grave. Good job. All right.
Should I stop recording?
Yes.
Alright.
Last.
Good Gertrude, set some watch over your son. This grave shall have a living monument.
I didn't know it was coming back. Frank. Okay, start over.
You have to leave. Good Gertrude, set some watch over your son.